Hello everyone and welcome back to 123 Geek, and actually today we're going to be going over my top pick for laptop of 2019. So, let's get started. Thank you again so much for stopping by 123 Geek. Please hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so you can be notified on any future videos that come out. So, let's go ahead and get started on my top pick of laptop for 2019. That laptop is actually going to be the Dell G7 7590. Now, I was pleasantly surprised with this laptop, mainly for the fact that I have not been a big Dell fan. And the only reason I say that is I used to work for Dell and I saw what was put into the systems. I didn't look at the systems and say, hey, wow, that's one amazing system. I would look at what's being put into the systems and see that they were lower quality hardware. And I mean, that's how Dell just kind of happened to do it. And that's why they were able to, have such low prices, so to speak. Now, the thing is that they did use higher end products, but that was mainly in their XPS line, and the other line was, they didn't really have anything else that was higher than that. They had some business class stuff, and that still used kind of cheap material or hardware, but it just wasn't, it wasn't amazing. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and go through the spec list of the laptop that I am currently using and my experience with it. So let's go ahead and start with that spec list. Number 1, it is a 9th gen Core i7 9750H, 6 core, and it's 4.5 gigahertz. So it's pretty fast. I really haven't had any slowdown. There's been, plenty of times that I figured I should have had slowdown. It runs great. I played Counter-Strike with it, which is heavy on the CPU, and it ran fantastically. The other thing that they put into it is because it's more of a gaming line, something that's set for graphic designers and modelers and gamers and people more on the enthusiast side. They put a killer wireless 2x2, and it's the 1550, which is AC and AC wireless as well as Bluetooth 5.0. Now, I used the Bluetooth, but I did start to see slowdown when I was trying to use my headphones and my mouse on Bluetooth. And it was really strange. I couldn't do certain things. And maybe it might have been my settings. Maybe I needed to install some kind of driver. I don't know. I've tried to check for updates to see if that's a known issue, and I can't really seem to figure that out. Anyways, the display itself is wonderful. It has really great bright colors. It's a 15.6 inch 1080p 144 Hz screen. Now, I don't see the point in having a high-end, 4K display on a gaming laptop. I mean, things would be so tiny, so incredibly tiny, that it just would make no sense whatsoever. So, I don't know, I like the 1080p and it works great. And I chose the matte because I prefer matte over glossy, especially when I'm out and I'm using it and there's sun, and glossy would just be like, I just get a lot of glare on the screen and I wouldn't really like that. Last piece of information that you should know is the I/O. So it does come with a DisplayPort on the back, as well as an Ethernet port, an HDMI port, and it also comes with a USB 3 port. Now there's a total of 3 USB 3 ports, one on the left side, one on the right side, and one in the back. Now it also does come with a memory card reader, which is great especially for video creators or content creators, as well as people that just want to take pictures and have that available to them at all times. Now, the last thing that you get is a USB Type-C Thunderbolt port. And so that is a nice little addition, so that if you need to charge your phone or transfer data at blazing fast speeds, that is also a fantastic port to have on there. Anyways, those are the I/O on this particular device. I got the 256 gig NVMe M.2 drive, which I'm not sure what brand it is. I think it's a Dell branded one, and it's not incredibly fast, but it's not slow. It's pretty good. I mean, it's an M.2, and it's a good piece of hardware. Going on from there, the other piece that I have is a 1 terabyte 540 RPM serial ATA. I did not get another, I didn't get another solid state drive. I just didn't see the point. And honestly, it's quick enough. I can install stuff on it and everything runs great. I really haven't had any slowdown on that. I will get to some information that I did experience as far as slowdown and other things like that. Moving on from there, it has 16 gigs of DDR4, 2666 megahertz memory, RAM. And to be honest with you, it works great. I mean, I think it's a well-built machine. It's heavy. This thing is a beast. It's not quite to the level of being like a replacement laptop or a replacement desktop, but it's getting pretty close. I want to say it's about 5 pounds, and it's heavy, and one of the biggest reasons why is that it's made out of aluminum. The whole body is made out of aluminum, and it's thick. I mean, yeah, thick. It's about, I don't know, about maybe 3/4 an inch thick, maybe an inch. I'll show you in some of the video here that I'm showing how thick it really is. Some of the other features that come with this laptop, and it's mainly because of the fact that Dell owns Alienware, is you get the Alienware Command Center, which is amazing because it comes with a light up RGB keyboard with 4 zones, and it's not as cool as getting, every button has a different zone and you can customize the buttons and do stuff like that. I mean, but it's still pretty cool because it will interact with your game. You could have green, you could have 100 HP, and the keyboard could be green, and then the lower your HP goes, the different color the keyboard changes. Now, I did really enjoy, and I still do really enjoy, the keyboard travel. It feels nice to type on. When you type on it, you can feel the keys bottoming out, and it's just really nice. I really do like that. It's a really nice feeling keyboard. Nonetheless, the last piece I want to say is the battery life. Now, because this is a dedicated video card, the video card is actually RTX 2060, and that only comes with 4 gigs, and it runs all great games great, and ray tracing is amazing, and I haven't had any problems with that. But it is dedicated. It is a dedicated it's a dedicated video card. And I'm gonna tell you, it sucks up a lot of juice. The computer comes with a 4-cell. It comes with a 4-cell battery, and it just really, it doesn't last long. Wireless, unplugged. I want to say maybe about an hour, hour and a half. And it has a really big brick that you got to carry around with you. This thing is monstrous. It's probably about that big, and I'll show you that one as well. Nonetheless, overall, it's a great laptop. There are obviously some downsides to it. It does get pretty hot. It does get hot. So if you put it on your lap or on some surface, it gets really warm. But those fans that are in there, they will rev up and it will sound like you're in a server room. So if you've ever been in a server room or around any kind of switch, it's loud. It gets really loud. It almost sounds like a jet engine to cool itself down. But overall, it keeps itself pretty cool, but it does get hot. And those are some of the down points for this particular laptop. What laptop are you using? I'd really like to know. And you know, put any comments down below. If you have any questions about this particular laptop, please put them in the comments below. And you know, thank you so much for stopping by 123Geek. Don't forget to hit subscribe, don't forget to hit that bell icon, and don't forget to hit that like, and please share this video, please, please, please. Anyway, thank you again so much for stopping by 123Geek. Have a fantastic week.